that brings a false statement, right?
Not
Any,
dependable.
yes. Anything that said after that person out, would they take it serious?
No, sir.
No. You're a liar. Anytime somebody, that's something you do not want to be called. You don't want to be called a liar in here. You understand? You don't want to be somebody bringing false accusations. You understand?
Sir.
Right? That's a bad reputation to get. Right? Hold on. So read it from the top again.
Can one can, sir.
And tell them where you're at. First Peter is what?
Can one can. This is the book of First Peter, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers.
As of what? As of evildoers. Meaning what? They're trying to put you together with who?
With evildoers, with sinners.
Yes. They're trying to tell you that you just like Sexy Red or what's your brother name? Puffy. Just like Puffy. You don't want that. You understand? You just like the Christian. I mean, you're just like that brother or sister in the world. You do not want that. They're evildoers. They don't pay tithes. They eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. They're committing adultery. You do not want to be put with them. They're evildoers.
Right.
Read on.
They may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Christ.
You understand? They're going to be ashamed. You understand? That they made what? A false accusation against you. You understand? What they like to say about brothers in the truth when it comes to women, that we do what?
So like, sir. To answer your question, I think they say that we. I feel like I've heard people try to imply that we like beat on women or abuse women.
Yes. Do you all remember? What's his name? The one that looked like a Hamite. He in jail now.
UPK.
No. Captain Zariak dealt with him.
Oh, good.
Polite. Yeah. What was Polite saying about the truth? Oh, he ashamed now.
Yeah, kind of good.
He is totally ashamed now. Why? Come on.
Brother Polite was the one that he was talking about that the woman is God and how we should serve and praise her when it comes to find out he's the main abuser of her, of the woman.
Yes, that you understand. But he wanted to call us evildoers. He was speaking evil about us. But guess what? The Lord made sure and showed his shame. The whole earth knew that he was that he abused a young girl. The whole earth knew you.
So sir.
Come on.
So we got another question in Durham, sir.
Come on.
So sir. So as far as the scripture we're still covering, I had a question. So to remain sisterly, if you hear a sister that you feel is falsely accusing one, what is a righteous way to, for lack of a better word, correct the sister? I don't want to say correct her, but basically just remain sisterly as far as holding accountable.
Good.
If you're falsely
if somebody falsely accuse you, meaning brother or sister, falsely accuse you. You understand? Falsely accuse you of doing something. What should you do? Akim.
So like I said, if I may.
Come on.
First, you go to she or he alone. You go talk to them first.
That is it. That is it.
So like
you understand? Come on.
So like sir. I don't mean if she's falsely accusing me. If I feel like what she's saying is falsely accusing someone else, or it doesn't sound right, what is the righteous way to basically dead the conversation?
Yes, that's the same. What Yahweh just said. You do. You do, because you heard it, right? You heard it. So you're gonna have to go to here and there alone. It's like here, sis. What you said was that statement that you made. I don't think it was right. You understand? You go to her like a sister. You understand? It's a brother. You go to that brother like a brother. It's like a brother. The statement you made about such and such. I don't think it was right. You understand? Now, if the brother or sister says, you know what, sis, you're right. Guess what? The scripture say you did what? You gain your brother. You gain your sister. Now, let's say you go and that sister or brother say, nah, you need to mind your business, sis. You just see other people's business. Did he or she hear you out?
Sir.
So now you're going to have to request a counsel.
So like
your camp leader. Come on.
So along this exact topic, in the first part. So if the sister or brother, whatever, goes to the person that they believe is falsely accusing or has falsely accused someone else, and say, I don't think what you said was, that wasn't right or whatever. And let's say they do say, you know what, you right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I was tripping, I was bugging, whatever. Like, but what if that person has already said that same thing to other people? They've almost sparking a rumor, like said, it's not that you're not the only person they done said this to. So you go to D&D alone, like, hey, look, I don't think that's right. And they say to you, you know what I'm saying, you're right, I shouldn't have said that. But there's no way of verifying if they correct it by talking to anybody else, of you know what I'm saying, of going and being like, hey, telling all the other people that they might have told, or the person
go to Leviticus. Go to Leviticus 19 and 16.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a tale bearer.
As a what?
As a tale bearer.
What's a tale bearer?
Somebody that gossips, sir.
Yeah. Somebody that spread what? Rumors. Right? Read on.
Among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor.
You understand? So a gossiper is somebody who basically trying to do what? Trying to cause what? Confusion. Now, if somebody is gossiping, you're going to have to tell them what? You're going to have to stop that, or else I'm going to take it to counsel. Straight up. You can't be somebody entertaining gossip. Like, I can't come to you, Tabawan, and say, yo, Jan is you know what I mean? I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't think he about it, Tabawan. You know what I mean? I think Jan is you know what I mean? He's a liar. He's a this, he's a that. Tabawan, you're gonna have to tell me, slack here, sir. You did not teach me to speak like this about my brother. Slack here, sir. If you have an issue with Yaniza, you should go to here and there alone. But say if you bring that shit up again, if you say that again, I'm going to have to take it to counsel. That's how you stop a rumor. You understand? That's how you stop gossiping. You don't entertain gossip. You don't say, well, you know what, Cap? I heard Iraq say the same thing too. Before you know it, we're gonna have the Christian church out. Before you know it, you know what I mean, we could be beating tambourines, and you know what I mean, it's gonna be a mess.
Come on. like, if I may, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but like 2001's question, like if I could just
hold on. Say that one more time. You broke up.
Oh, Slaga. I said I didn't mean to beat on a dead horse, but 2001's question, if I may, like if I use an example of, let's say Tabawan heard someone say that they seen Yawamak at the I ain't gonna say that. They seen Yawamak smoking, and Tabawan knows that this rumor, now I know it shouldn't happen, and it better not happen in the UPK, but he knows that this information was told to multiple people. And so now Tabawan goes to that person and says, hey, why did you say this about Yarmak? That was wrong. You shouldn't have said that. And then the brother says, Khan on Khan. So, Khan, brother, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. I was tripping. But now there's still that thing left of there's other people who now think that Yarmak was smoking weed. So now when I'm teaching, they not looking at me like a priest. They looking at me like I'm a drug addict. At that point, does Tabawan follow up and say, who all did you tell this to so you can go and correct it now? Or does Tabawan leave it at the, well, he said, Salaki, I'm just leave it there?
Okay, because it's broad, right? With what you're saying, I would say Tabawan will now have to take it to council, because now it's not just he and they alone. Now the entire school is going to be corrupt.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Just to piggyback off of that, as far as it being amongst sisters and it being a broad statement that a lot of sisters have heard, what's the next step for that sister?
Same exact thing for brothers. Nothing differences. What you know what I mean? Nothing different when it comes to the law. When I say to the law, like the law on gossiping. You understand? I can't gossip, you can't gossip. You understand? So you hear some false report, and some sister said, well, I heard this from such and such. Oh, we're going to counsel. We got to get a counsel on that. We have to uproot it. We have to find where the root is. We have to find where the issue is. Who is this deceitful MF that wants to do what? What does that cause?
Division, sir.
Separation.
Division. Yes, separation. Division. You understand? Go to P1, go to Romans 1:29. All right.
Gun one gun. Gun one gun. This is the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse 29. And it says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder.
Right. So all this is what? You being filled with what? You being filled with what?
All unrighteousness, sir.
All unrighteousness.
Gun one gun.
All unrighteousness. Right? And these topics that you're hearing, for example, fornication. Fornication could what? Is a branch of to what? To adultery. You understand? Having intercourse with animals. So it's a broad topic. You understand? Fornication is what? Unlawful sex. Any unlawful sex falls into what? Fornication. You understand? Wickedness falls into what? That's what? That's broad. That's you doing what? Breaking what? God's laws. You understand? So it's covering everything that makes you what? Unrighteous. According to the Bible. Read on.
Gun one gun. Envy, murder,
envy,
debate,
right? Debate, meaning you always in what? In here we don't what?
Argue.
Yeah, we don't argue with one another. No. You have some, you know what I mean, some contention with somebody. You better do it in the right way. Some brother says something to you in a way where he coming at you forcefully or aggressive, it's Salakia, brother. There's no need for that. If you know what I mean, you have some issue with me, you know what I mean, just say what it is. But we ain't going through all this argument. We're not doing that. This we dealt with enough of that way. We dealt with enough, yes, in the world. We saw mother and father argue and call each other names. And that did something to us. Because we seen two people that love each other go at each other like that. You understand? We don't do that in here. You understand? Read on.
Gun. Debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers.
Who?
Whisperers.
Why it's saying whisperers? What do whisperers do?
Gossip.
Why is somebody whispering?
Like you said.
Come on.
Because they don't want everybody to hear what they're saying.
Yeah. Now, if you don't want everybody to hear what you're saying, then don't say it. Shut your mouth.
Come.
Keep your opinion to yourself. You understand? But if you have some issue with a brother or sister, then go talk to he and they alone. You don't have to excuse me, you don't have to whisper. All right, read on.
Salakia, that was the last one, sir. Verse 30.
No, read on. Yeah, don't leave that out. Come on.
Gun. Backbiters.
Read on.
Haters. Gun. Haters of God. Despiteful. Proud.
Nobody can tell you nothing. Read on.
Inventors of evil things.
What?
Inventors of evil things.
No, he had showing that. Why? Because there's some brothers and some sisters that are going to invent something evil. You understand? Somebody going to think about building some tunnel under the house to go to the what PDD had? He bought the Playboy Playboy mansion.
Salaki, sir, if I may. He bought a house next to the Playboy Mansion that had a tunnel to the Playboy Mansion's pool.
Yeah. You're going to invent things that's evil. Ain't nothing wrong with having a tunnel, but the tunnel leading where? To all manner of sin. Read on.
Gun. Disobedient to parents.
Disobedient to what?
To parents.
Read on. Right? And that does not mean what? What does disobedient to parents mean? What does that mean?
So like you said, they just like you going against what your parents is telling you to do when they're raising you.
Okay, give me a little more, because some parents might tell you to go buy the weed.
Well, any lawful orders that your parents is giving you, like go to school or quit your room or be home at this time, you have to obey those orders because they're above you. Like that's the law. So like it.
Yes. This does not mean, well, come and celebrate Christmas. I'm your mother. You better listen to me. I'm your father. Come, let's sit down around this Christmas tree and open these presents. No. That is what you're supposed to do, what disobey. Disobey that order. You understand? But if your parents tell you, come home at this time, that is not what? That is not unlawful. You're a child. You understand? You better come home. You understand?
All
right. Any more questions?
Salakia, sir, I have another question.
Come on.
Is it possible to have how do I say it? Positive envy? Can envy, being envious of somebody, be positive in any way? Or is it all negative?
Okay. Can envy be positive. Okay.
So
Come on.
if it motivates you to, if something someone else has or the way someone else upholds themselves makes you envious of them, like I want to be like them, and it has a positive outcome, there's a chance for envy to be positive.
Okay. The word envy. What does envy means? Look it up for me. Come on.
Where envy is a feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck.
So now, if you're envious somebody, all right, envious of somebody, just give me an example.
If you would, well, I guess envy sounds negative, but if you desire someone else's popularity, or you like the way they interact with people in a crowd, and you would much prefer to be that way, and it positively inspires you to open up more, or
I would be very careful of it. All right, and go ahead. Somebody trying to say something?
It's over the top of one, so Salagi. I was going to say, so would it be possible that in the sense of trying to attain something by way of positive means that by definition makes it not envy? Because as obviously you might give the definition, there's a certain disdain that already comes with the word envy. So like we use the that says, "Envy thou not the oppressor." There's an oppressor in, that lives not too far from the big house. Doesn't mean I can't want a big house. It means that I can't be willing to sin to get a big house.
That's it. That is it. That is, that is it. Come on.
I think to say you word envy, it should be admiration. Like that.
No, hold on. Too much. Hold on. Say one. Kowal, what you were saying?
Oh no, Sluggish. I was saying I think the way the question should have been set up was, instead of using the word envy, it should have been just admiration, because in definition it doesn't fit, like logically, like positively envy. There's no positive envy. It's like saying frenemy or something.
Yeah.
And so like if I may, sir. I know that in the worldly way, they do use words interchangeably like that. Somebody said, "Well, I envy their relationship," versus saying, "I admire the relationship."
Khan, Khan, that's why I asked that way at the water.
Yes. Go to James 3:16.
This is the book of James, chapter 3 and verse 16. For where envying and strife is confusion and every evil work.
You understand? Because people in the world, even though they say I envy that person relationship, right? It songs as if they're trying to give them one compliment. But I wouldn't use that word the way it's being used. You understand? Because you envy somebody, you could be envying them for the wrong reason. You understand?
All
right. There's another hold on, give me the one in Deuteronomy. Y'all know what I want to talk more? I think it's Deuteronomy 21. Hold on. Hold on. Deuteronomy 32 and 21.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God.
right? And this is us as a what? As a nation. You understand? This is us as a nation, right? Not saying this is the jealousy you talking about, sis, all right? But this is us as a nation. Read on.
They have provoked me to anger with their vanities.
Mm-hmm.
And I will move them.
Go ahead.
And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people.
Yes. Right. Now, sis. Right.
Sir.
You could use that jealousy. For example, when it comes to the oppressor, right? Do you jealous the kingdom he have?
Sir.
You don't? He have a kingdom. He runs this earth. You understand? You're come on.
I just wouldn't want to obtain the way they obtain.
Right, and that's exactly what Tabo was saying. You don't have to attain it the way he attains it. No, jealousy. Yes, it's a word you want to be real careful with. But we know, depending on what Tabo in English, what it depends on.
Context, sir.
Yeah, the context in which you say it. You understand?
Sir. So that brings me to my next question, Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
So to move someone to jealousy,
mm-hmm.
Is it that sole person's responsibility to no longer be jealous of what someone else has made them jealous of?
No, okay. When, specifically speaking about this scripture, read it one more time to me. K1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God.
Right. This is who is saying they have moved me to jealousy. Who's the they?
This is the they is the Israelites.
And moved who?
They moved the Most High to jealousy.
Yes. Now it's the Lord wants us to follow his law, statutes, and commandments. But instead, guess what? We choose the laws according to marriage based on the oppressor. We move in the law to jealousy.
Come on.
With that which is not a people. You understand? Sis, you with me?
I guess what I'm asking is it possible for anyone else to make you jealous, or is it your fault because of you and your thought process that you're jealous?
Okay, that's broad. You gotta, you know what I mean? Okay, let me see if I get good. Right? Repeat it one more time for me. Bear with me.
Bear with me, Salakia. So, is it both parties' responsibility if someone becomes jealous of something, or is it just my responsibility that I'm jealous? Like, is it my fault I'm jealous of something, or could somebody else bring me to jealousy?
Okay. As a person, it's yes. As a person, it's on you. I'm gonna say it's on you, meaning, okay, you're gonna have to ask yourself, why are you jealous of this person? Right? Now, what you do next, you understand, could either be a sin, or I just say you could use this jealousy to do what? So I'm jealous of the white man's kingdom. What should I do? Come on.
If I could, you should not let your jealousy turn to envy, meaning you jealous of his kingdom because you want to, and you believe, and you have a disdain because you look at it like, really he shouldn't be in power. You know what I'm saying? He's destroying the earth and so on. but that you never turn into what he is to get it. You don't. You do it the opposite way. You don't try to.
So what do I do?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
You fix yourself.
See, correct. What do I do? So remember, brothers and sisters looking at the classes online, right? What you are saying, okay, I understand by what you're implying.
Come on.
What do I do? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Salaki, sir. You strive to get into Christ's kingdom because that's a better kingdom.
Yes. As I say, Akim, you're in class. I know what you're saying. I understand it. Come on, K-R1.
Build your own kingdom.
I understand what you are saying. Come on.
Hold
on. Say that one time.
Would it be keep the law, statutes, and commandments, sir?
Yes. And I was asking for example. Remember, I know what everybody's saying is correct. But I'm jealous at the oppressor's kingdom. So guess what? I'm gonna have to stop smoking weed.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to stop popping holes.
Come on.
I'm going to have to stop having relations with other nations, women.
Come.
You understand? I'm going to have to start doing what the Lord said to do.
Come.
I'm going to have to get out the Christian church. I'm going to have to get out the mosque. If I'm jealous, if you want to take that jealousy and turn it into something what positive, I'm going to have to do it.
Come.
Just like the example I think Zion gave. Zion gave an example of sisters in the world saying, I'm jealous of their relationship. Well, guess what, woman? You might have to shut your mouth. You might just have to cook a hot meal for your husband.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come.
You jealous of another sister getting attention. You know what I mean? From your husband. You're sharing a man. You jealous of that sister. How do you turn that jealousy into positive? How do you do that?
Salaki, sir, show your husband more attention?
You gotta give me a little more. Huh?
Find something else to do?
No. Okay. Okay. Remember your question, right? Your question was, how do you take that jealousy and turn it into something positive? Right? You are going to have to do something your husband like. You understand? He might like eating some certain food. He might just like coming home and just sitting down, chilling, just watching a movie, doing, you know what I mean? You know your husband. You understand? Now, if that other sister doing what she's supposed to do, and you jealous because she's doing what she's supposed to do, right? Then you're taking it down the wrong path. But if you want to take that jealousy and turn it into something good, then you're going to have to find something your husband loves doing, what he likes.
In concert. Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Salakia, just like you just said, you know your husband. In turn, husbands know their ribs.
Yes, they do.
So I feel like it's not a give and take, but both sides should know who they're married to. Really.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're going down. Now you're going down on another part. You know what I mean? Meaning this. When it comes to, I'm just giving you something broad based on the question I asked when it pertains to taking something, jealousy and trying to make it something positive. I'm going on that part. Now, the other intricate parts, you might have to be a little more specific. And if it may seem that it might need to either call a company to, you know what I mean, to see if we could schedule marriage counsel to handle the other stuff. If you understand what I'm saying.
Sir, I just mean as far as what we're talking about, as far as knowing what to do for your husband, based off of you guys knowing each other. Like you said, coming home, maybe he just wants to come home and hang out and it be calm and everything like that. And then also knowing like your wife as well. Like basically I'm saying if you know your wife and you see that she's trying to basically acknowledge that she's trying to make you happy or you know, get your attention, keep your attention is what I meant by what I said.
Go to this is what to do, right? Go to hold on, I'll tell you where to go.
So like you said?
Hold on. Hold on. First, I want you to go to Genesis 3 and I want 3 and 15. All right. But hold on. Don't go to that one. I said. Go to the one where he said he made a help for man. I think that's further up. All right. Now, in the world, right? The relationship was dependent on who? What's the relationship dependent on in the world?
So like I said, the happiness of that woman.
Yeah, a happy wife is a happy life. You hear that saying?
Kind, sir.
That's in the world, and the world used that, and it destroyed the black community. You understand? The oppressor, he could deal with that. Why? He could handle a woman being what? In control of everything. But when it comes to the Lord chosen people, he made us a certain way. And when we go against it, when we try to live like these Americans, right? By trying to have a happy wife, a happy life, it's going to destroy the household. You understand? Give me you found it for me?
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 20.
Yeah, read that for me.
And Adam gave names to all cattle and to the fowl of the air and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
And wasn't found a what?
An help meet for him.
What does that mean? Was that help meet for him?
So like I said, a helpful companion.
So okay, so if you had to explain that relationship wise, what is that explaining? What is that trying to tell us about the come on, the dynamics?
Like whatever that man sets his mind to do, she's going to do everything she can to help him get it done.
You jumping the gun.
Okay.
What is that saying right there? She was just a what? Come on.
That the man is the head of the woman.
Read it one more time.
Like I said, I mean,
come on.
She was just supposed to be the helper.
Yeah, she's a help. You hear something? She help. So the dynamics is more what? What that is more like? The dynamics.
That's more like her taking instructions from him.
I want to give you it. Come on.
Like,
hold on.
So like it says, is it more like a business proposition, like?
So meaning, give me a little more. What do you mean? So that means it's more like what? What do people call that business proposition? Come on.
So like, would that be the boss and then the co-worker, crew member or something?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that was more on it.
So, like you, sir, would it be subservient?
No, okay, no, okay. She was okay. Remember, above what Adam was doing, he was naming the animals. He was working. But the Lord saw that what he needed somebody to what?
Help him.
To help him, which means what? So Adam would be doing what? He'll take care of the cattle, and she might be doing what? Taking care of what?
The cooking.
Yeah, the house or whatever. What are they doing? They are doing what? Come on.
So, like a teamwork.
So that business deal is almost along the path of what?
So
What do
like
they call it? Come on.
Like a partnership?
Like a partnership is more like on the path of what?
50-50?
More along the line of yes.
What was it? So
We didn't hear it, sir.
Say it.
50-50, sir.
Yeah. But something happened.
I'm about to say, throw the
Something happened. What happened?
So like so.
She sent.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the sister was about to say, but Eve, you know what I'm saying? She did something she wasn't supposed to do and changed everything.
Yeah. Eve was being what? Naive. So go to Genesis 3:15. Come on.
So like, so I was gonna say, Eve, she wanted the whole business. She didn't want 50-50.
Yeah.
Like God.
Yes. Yes. You understand? And that's where you start seeing that she was what? She was a weaker vessel, as it mentioned in Timothy. Right? And because of that, read this for me. Genesis 3:15.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
Give me 16.
Verse 16. And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
What does that mean, sis?
Salakia, I think it just means I'm gonna multiply your strife, your emotions.
Where's multiply in read one more time,
K1. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 16. And to the woman he said,
on to the woman. So he's speaking to the woman. Read on.
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Thy conception. What's conception? Anybody online? What's conception?
Salakia, sir. It's giving birth.
Yes. You ever see a yes. Yes. You ever see a cow give birth or a horse give birth?
What kind of sir?
Do you hear the horse scream out? Do they prepare the horse by giving the horse an epidural to the back?
Sir.
No. Why does this black woman screams out? Read it one more time.
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Yeah. Yes, that's why you're in so much pain when it comes to making children. You understand? Because of this. Read on.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
In sorrow, meaning what? This supposed to be a beautiful time, an enjoyable time, but you bringing joy into this world with what?
Sorrow.
Pain.
Yeah, with pain and sorrow. You understand? Read on.
And thy desire shall
Hold
be...
on. Don't read that too fast, brother.
Don't
read that too fast. You know what I mean? I want this to marinate. You understand? And sisters, why it's going to make them better? It's going to make them one West. You understand? A woman in the world, she does not understand this. You understand? She tries to get away from the pain to the point where she will go and do what? Commit an abortion.
Right.
You understand? You understand? Read on.
And thy desire shall
And
be.
I what?
And thy desire.
What does desire mean? Look up desire.
Salakia, sir. It means a strong feeling of want.
You looked it up already?
Con, sir.
So it means what? A strong what?
A strong feeling of wanting to have something.
Wanting to have something, correct? Read on. KR1.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And thy desire shall be what?
To thy husband.
Baby girl. Baby girls. You ain't ready. You don't need to have a husband if you ain't ready. These for sisters who ain't have husband. You don't need it if you don't understand this. But those of us who do have husband, you better get with the program. This is not my program. Who program is this?
The Lord, sir.
Yeah. The same Lord I following, the same Lord your man following, the same Lord you ought to follow too. And your man is your what?
My Lord, sir.
Yes, your Lord. I mean, you sisters who have husbands in here, oh boy, you want to gain some strength. Or fasting gonna work, but what's gonna help is saying, "My Lord." You training yourself mentally to do what? We're training yourself mentally to do.
Is it to train yourself to submit?
That's it. You train yourself mentally to submit. Because you saying what? My Lord. You understand? Obey is good, but I like submit. You understand? Right? Read it one more time. KR1.
This is
thy desire.
Sir. Thy desire shall be to thy husband. And he shall rule over thee.
And he shall what?
And he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over thee. You understand? You are going to have to want and love what your husband love, what he wants. Read the definition of desire again, sis.
Sir. Desire is a strong feeling of wanting to have something.
Right. Whatever he wants, that's lawful, right? That's why we tell sisters in here, you better marry a priest of the Lord. You understand? Because this here will forever be a conflict with you and your husband if he's in the world. You can't leave him. But now your desire for certain things, it starts to do what? The list starts to get real short.
So like
come on.
And I was gonna say, how can you be a helpmate if you don't desire what he wants? How can you help him if you don't understand his desires?
Yes, you're gonna have to desire what he wants. Now, with that being said, should he be a D head with it? No. But your desire, and this going to take away a lot of conflict if you could just, give in to the whole program. Just give in to it. He don't want you going here with these friends, then do not go. He doesn't like it. You understand? He don't like it, then don't do it. He doesn't like you when you try to scream at him loud, then don't do it. He doesn't like it when you talk to him like a child, like you, mommy, and he's your son. Where are you? When you coming home? Oh, you hanging out there with those brothers? Are you choosing them brothers over me? Oh, he is. Now you desire who now who desire you want? You want him to have what?
So like your desire for what I want?
Yes. And in here, that's a conflict. And in here, a man will, that's a turn off. You understand? It works well in the Christian church. It works excellent in the Christian church for them women. Oh boy. And men, guess why they're men in the church? They're married men.
They being forced to go, sir?
Yeah. Go ask any brother if he like waking up and going to church and hearing some woman tell him read some sermon and tell him how to live. He doesn't like that. He does not like that. But he is going there because he know if he don't go, he's going to have an angry woman for the entire week.
Come on, so like it, sir.
Come on.
He's in there because he thinks that it's happy wife, happy life, sir.
That's it. He's there. And it works well for the church. You know what I mean? You go ask brothers, who been with the wife for 44 years. How you been together for 44, 45, 44 years? Well, boy, just had to find a way to keep her happy. You know what I mean? You a man, you had to forego happiness. You find a way to keep her happy. You have created a monster. You understand? You have created a gargoyle. You understand? A crackling. You understand? One of them creatures from them Greek mythology. You created Methuselah. But in here, we create princess. Correct me if I'm wrong, tab one, princesses. Or that new word. That's what we create in here. We create women who desire what their husband desire. You understand? And you being a brother, you better know the responsibility you have. You understand? That's just to come and ask for counsel, and you be found to be one irresponsible brother. Oh, you're going to be ashamed now. You'll be ashamed. There's no reason for a sister or a brother to fight in here. None. There is what? Just like you take a brother or sister to counsel, oh, you could take your husband to counsel too. Oh, your husband could take you to counsel too. You want to be a loudmouth, you want to be disobedient. Yeah, he could take you there also too. You understand? All right. Now go to come on.
So you did have questions, so I didn't know if you wanted them yet, or they were kind of on.
Is on topic? If it's on topic, give me.
Okay, kind of. There's a couple. The first one was okay. He just paid a precept. Okay, so, officer. Let me see here. Says Officer Maharaj says, Salakia, sir. What is a general way to gauge information you should or shouldn't tell your rib? Referencing the scripture in Micah 7:5, and in addition to that, what is her business and what is not? Salakia.
Okay. Come on. Micah what?
7 and 5.
Karen, get it from me.
This is the book of Micah chapter 7 and verse 5, and it says, trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Right. What is this question?
So, like, sir, he said, what is a general way to gauge information you should or shouldn't tell your rib?
Okay, information that you shouldn't, that you should and should not tell your rib. Okay, just to put it in simpler terms, you just shouldn't lie. You don't have to lie. Because the way you word it, it seems as if, should I tell her the truth or should I not tell her the truth? So if she asks me, where am I going? Am I going to be back for the night? Should I tell her I'm going to do Uber?
God.
Oh, somebody used that already? Yeah. You understand? You don't have to do that. You understand? If you're going to do Uber, you're going to do Uber. If you're going to see the next woman, you're going to see the next woman. Why are you hiding?
So, like I said, if I may, and I'm not asking for myself, but I'm playing devil's advocate here. So, like, I could see where brothers may say, you know, I could be Mr. Austere brother with this woman, but when I come home, it's going to be hell to pay. Or when some brothers think I could just be wise, I could be harmless as a dove, but wise as a serpent, and I'm gonna just tell her I'm going to my house, but really I'm going to that other woman's house, but she don't need to know that. Like, I could, like, is he lying? Yeah, kind of what kind of stuff.
Yeah, he shouldn't lie. He shouldn't lie.
Sir,
Come on.
Over 5,000. Now, right, I have a question. What if your rib will burn the house down if you didn't Uber?
What if she is gonna what? Burn the house down?
House down. Con. What if she gonna burn the house up just because you didn't say you're Ubering?
So like,
okay, hold on. Who's in the house?
Let's say children, sisters, you know.
Okay, who's the children? Who's the children in the house? Right? Yeah, like okay, you see the hypothetical questions. I would still let her burn the house down if she's in it by herself. let her do it. That is, you know what I mean, whatever. So you're gonna let that control you. Remember what was the topic in the beginning of the class?
So, like I said, sanctifying yourself, coming to class.
What is the topic? You correct? We did talk about that, but what's the topic? What did I want to get into?
So, like I said, I forget. So,
yeah. Because if she fits into burn the house down, that means she don't need to be around no children. You understand? And that means what? You shouldn't be picking your woman. You can't pick the right woman. So that woman should come to class. You understand?
Okay.
You don't know what to pick. Because if you have some bra that you worried about burning down your house, you should come to whoever you get should come to class. Let the manager in YAHANNA do the picking.
Okay.
Because you're horrible at picking women.
Salagi, sir.
Come on.
Salagi, I think I thought about to say something. Salagi, sir.
Salagi, sir. If I could, going back to also your mock question, right? Like if you have to lie, you understand? If a brother has to lie about going to see another woman, that means that you have a problem with polygamy. You have a problem. You understand? If you got to tell that sister that you going to another brother's house to kick it with another brother because you scared of what she might say, you scared of her leaving or whatever the case may be, that means you have a problem with it. So
yeah. I'll take that too. But as I said, let's read this scripture again. Go ahead, Tabo 1.
So like so just piggybacking off the topic right
Mhm.
now, and I think this is so okay. So again, so of course we know it's a sin to lie,
Mhm.
right? But at the same time, uh, you know, how say like insofar as
Mhm.
I don't. Well, I guess the question is, does that mean that every single thing that I'm thinking and I'm ever gonna do, I gotta alert? You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta give alerts to, you know what I mean? Because like let's say I'm stepping out. Let's say I'm not going to another woman's house or something. But at the
Mhm.
same time, shoot, I might be going to the school because you gave me an order to go clean something or whatever,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Whatever the case might be. But
Mhm.
I don't necessarily, or maybe not. Maybe I just don't want to leave the house just to leave it, like just to go. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Just to be out of here. Does that mean
Mhm.
that I got to say, okay, to my rib, yeah, I'm leaving right now because I don't really feel like being here, and I'm just gonna get out of here and just go by myself because I just want to chill by myself. I don't really want to chill with you. Like, do I got to go through a whole rigmarole, or can I,
Mhm.
without lying, can I just be like, I'm about to step out. Where you going?
Yeah. No, that is different. If you say just stepping out, you're stepping out.
Con. So it's like
You understand what I'm saying?
concert.
But you're not saying you're going by somebody some your Mark house to chill. You
Concert.
understand? That's different. That's different than you. Okay, read the scripture one more time.
Gun. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Put ye not confident in a guide.
Right? So you're saying trust ye not in a friend. Right? Why is it saying don't put your trust in a friend?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Because people can disappoint you.
They can. They can. And they will. People in the world will. You understand? And read on. Put what?
Can. Put ye not confident in a guide.
Right? Don't put your confidence in a what? In a guide. Somebody that guiding you. Right? You don't put your confidence in them. You know what I mean? Unless they're in here. You understand? Come on.
As far as that first part, Salakia,
Mm-hmm.
as far as that first part of the scripture,
Mm-hmm.
can your husband be your friend?
And your husband is your husband.
So this best friend, you're my best friend. We're friends.
Yeah, he is. He is your best friend. This is basically speaking about people where.
Oh, in the world?
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? This is speaking about people there in the world. In here, guess what? We brothers and sisters. You understand?
So,
I'm not thinking you're gonna put anything in my drink. You're not thinking I'm gonna put anything in your drink if I invite you over. You understand? You and your family over. You understand? Right? Come on.
So to piggyback off of that, if you're my best friend and you know you're not coming back to the house tonight, you can't just tell me you're not coming back to the house tonight.
We ain't let's not run there quick.
I thought that was the last thing we was talking about.
Yeah, I know. But I want us to read this. We coming to that.
Sir.
We coming to that part. Read on.
Can. Keep the doors of my mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Right. Keep the what? Keep the what?
Salakia, sir. Keep
Read it. Keep what?
Of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Right. Meaning what? You don't have to do what?
You don't have to tell her everything.
You don't have to tell her everything. But is that saying you should tell her a lie? No. You understand?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
So there is a level of consideration that has to take place.
Yes. There is. You don't have to tell her everything. You understand?
So like,
you don't. Come on.
So like, it's like I was listening to a podcast with Captain Tazaria, right? And he was talking about how brothers, a lot of times brothers don't take the time to learn their woman. Yeah, and we just, we just hardcore all the time and take the time to learn our wives. So it takes, like how he said in the podcast, it takes a real man to take the time to learn his wife. She's your wife. You should know what type of communication you should have with this woman. You understand? To keep down the drama, you should know. Like I know, for instance, with my rib, I know like she like to know that I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell her, all right, well, I'm gonna be home around this time. I don't have to tell her everything, but I can tell her, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, camp just ended. So she has an idea as to like, okay, well, I know after camp, you probably going out to eat with your brothers, or you probably going to Kowals or stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like as a husband, you should have some type of knowledge of your wife and who your wife is and how much you should communicate with her, and different expectations that your relationship requires.
You're right. You're correct with what you're saying also too, right? But when women, I would say majority of the time, read it seems as if it's saying it's being specific to a man going to another woman and not telling them, when that is not what it's saying. You understand what I'm saying? It just say what? That you are man, you don't have to tell your rib everything, but it's not implying that you should what?
Lie.
Yes, you should lie. Now you're a woman, your man say, hey, baby, I'm stepping out. I don't know if I'll be back tonight. All right. But if I am, I'm gonna just call you and let you know. What you want to know? What's the next question? I'm gonna come with you. Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? That's the next question coming out your mouth.
Where you going?
Yeah, where you going? What does that sound like?
Mommy.
It
sounds like
Medea.
All right. Now, you have issues with your marriage. You should get marriage counsel.
Come.
All right. If you have issues with your marriage, you should get marriage counsel. You understand? Do not. Okay. We in class right now, so there are certain things. If you say it, you might have to be specific. I'm just giving you a broad. It's broad. Come on.
Salaki, sir. So if he said what you just said, and the sister says, Khan, auto one Khan, and that be that, isn't that gaining favor from your husband? If you just say Khan, auto one Khan, and keep it moving?
When I say gaining favor, what you mean?
Like if he's going to take the time out to communicate with me that he may come home, and if he does, he'll let me know. And I just say Khan on one Khan. My next question is not, well, then where you going? Who you going with? Isn't that gaining favor from your husband so that the next time you want to know, he'll probably be even more communicative?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to get you to understand. Putting into that specific scenario, right? Now, there's a whole lot other, like a relationship ain't just around that central. A relationship have a ton of things that comes with it. You understand? You know what I mean? So sometime you might have to, you might have to go, help a brother out, right? You already got the counsel to go and do it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to go mention that to your rib. What are you doing that for? You understand? You don't have to tell her everything. You understand? You understand what I'm saying, right?
Caught out of one car.
Right?
Yeah,
and of course, you do not have to lie. Right? You all remember the story about Abraham and Sarah? Remember this story with Abraham? Tell me how it go.
Where they was going to have a child, but Sarah was barren. Sarah could not.
No. On topic.
Oh, so like with the
when I just said that you do not have to lie.
Oh, so like it with the Egyptians.
Yes. When Abraham said that Sarah was his what? Sister.
Come on.
You understand? You do not have to lie. And likewise, sis, there's no need in lying. You don't have to lie. You understand? But somehow it always falls back on the man. You understand? But when it goes both ways, you understand? All right? This is going to help out a whole lot. Now, the other stuff that's going on in that marriage, you're always arguing about, you know what I mean, the toilet seats and the kitchen not clean. There's some underliers there. You may want to have marriage counsel about. Get marriage counsel about. You understand? You good with that?
Sir.
Right. Give me, I think it's in Matthew. I think it's Matthew. Give me where it says, take the mote out your eye first.
Come. So like I said, if I may,
come on.
Earlier you had said that sisters may want to do something to please their husbands. You had said it a little bit earlier. If I could just give a shameless plug, help the sisters out. If you want to do something for your husband, maybe buy him some javelins, buy him a javelin hoodie or something. That might make the husband happy. But it's a shameless plug.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, get some of that Tazariak, I want to say lotion. What do you call it? Butter. You know what I mean? That smell good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Game something. UPK. Who get the scripture from me?
Can, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 3. And it says, why beholdeth thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye?
All right. What is that saying?
Salakia, sir, that is talking about you pointing out, you know what I mean, the problem or faults in your brother.
Yeah, your brother or your sister. You pointing it out. You, oh, yeah, I see you. I see, what you doing? Yeah, you're not telling me the truth. This, that, the other. You understand? You're seeing the fault in your brother or your sister. Right? Read on.
Can. But consider it not the beam that is in thine own eye.
What is that saying?
That's saying you don't consider your faults, which will probably worse than your brother's.
Yes. You considering what he is doing wrong, what she is doing wrong, but you're not considering yourself. Right. What am I doing to cause this person to do this? What am I doing? Am I being a B to my husband? Right? Like you're quick to see the fault in a brother. You're quick to see the fault in a sister. But that person in the mirror, it's spotless. Spotless. But you have a big beam. And guess who could see the beam? Everybody could see the beam. Read on.
Can. Verse 4. Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye?
Yeah, let me get you right. You need to get right. Let me pull that mote out your eye. Read.
Can one can. And behold, a beam is in thine own eye.
But you ain't correcting yourself.
Right.
You understand? You're not correcting yourself. You understand? You have an issue with a brother or a sister. You try to figure out what you did wrong to that brother or that sister and correct it. You understand? Don't focus on you correcting their issue. You correct the issue with you. Right? Read on. Come on.
It's like even Michael Jackson had the song called "Man in the Mirror."
Yeah, you focus on that. You correct that. What's in you? Correct it first. Read.
Can one can, verse 5. Thou hypocrite.
Thou what?
Thou hypocrite.
Yeah, you're a hypocrite. You can see it. You can see the wrong in everybody's eyes, but you can't see what you doing wrong. You understand? And these are brothers and sisters who go to counsel and clearly they're wrong, but they can't see it. They could see what the other person doing wrong, and they could pinpoint that. Right? Read.
Can one can. First, cast out the beam out of thine own eye.
You got to cast the beam out of your own eye. You got to get yourself right first. You got to get yourself right first. You got to figure out, sit down and have a checklist. Am I eating pork? No. Am I eating crab shrimp? No. Smoking? No. Am I gossiping? No. You got to have a checklist for yourself. Go that list down. Am I being obedient to my husband? No. It should be what? What should be there? A tick for what? Yes, I'm obeying him. Right? According to this Bible. Right? Right? Read on.
Can one can. And then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
Yes, and this goes for brothers too. Because sometimes these sisters, boy, they be right. Salakia. Sometimes these sisters be hitting the nail on the head. You understand?
Come.
They be hitting the nail on the head. It goes both ways. You understand? This scripture is for brothers and sisters. Read on.
Salakia, sir. That was it from verse 5.
Okay, good. All right. Focus on what you're doing wrong. Focus on that. You understand? Correct yourself. You need help correcting yourself? You give your camp leader a call. Talk to your husband. You understand? You're a brother. You unsure about something. Give your camp leader a call. Try to correct yourself first before you start looking at the fault in somebody else. All right?
Come, sir. So, like I said,
come on.
Did you want the rest of the questions? Or?
Yeah, come on. Let me see if I could deal with them. I know we are up on the time.
Come. Well, there was a second part of my hierarchy question. I said, in addition, basically, what is her business and what is not her business? I'm assuming he's speaking about a brother's wife.
Okay. When he said what is her business, okay, the question is too broad.
Come.
Because I could say, well, if you ask it like that, you are her business.
Come.
You understand? Because who knows? You might be the type of brother to go to strip club and stick your rod in, you know what I mean, Lord knows what, and then want to come back, bring that you know what I mean, that petri dish home.
Caught on one car.
You understand? So you gotta be a little more specific. When you're broad like that, it's, you know what I mean, it's leaving room for, you know what I mean, for other things. So you gonna have to be, you know what I mean, you may want to, you know what I mean, call if it's, you know what I mean, he has something specific, just, you know what I mean, call and talk to me.
All
All right.
So, like, sir, the next question says, this is from Sister Shantaray Mystique. Says, Salaki, if I may, how far does the authority of a woman go? Does it only cover children? Also, does that power of authority differ in single women and married women?
Okay, authority, right? Read the question one more time for me. I'm gonna say it sounds like it's about a few things in there.
Says, Salakia, sir, if I may, how far does the authority of a woman go? Does it only cover children? And does the power of authority differ in single women and married women?
Does it differ in single woman and married woman? So, okay. Yeah. So it does differ when it comes to a single woman and a married woman, right? Because a married woman, she has to answer to who?
Her husband.
Her husband. She will have to do what her husband desire. Now, she doesn't have any authority in that house except the authority to, you know what I mean, the husband, you know what I mean, give her to cook a meal, the kitchen, dishes, clothes, kids. You understand? When it comes to a single woman, she answers to who?
Her father, sir.
Her father. If her father is if her physical father is not in here
So
with
like,
her. Come on.
a camp leader.
Yes, a camp leader, or just to make it broad, the school. No, her desire should be what the school wants.
So like I said, if I could.
How do I come on?
Come on. So with that, like to the sister's question, you know, when that single sister, yeah, she answers to the school, so she gonna get, you know, calls from the camp leader. Hey, sis, we need this done. Sister, can you do this? Like I said, but when she go home, you know, she don't got a man that said, hey, look, I need the dishes washed by this time. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, you know, have these Baba Kushai, have these clothes folded by this time. She can go fold them whenever she chooses. You know what I'm saying? So her back to what you said, her authority in her house is a little different because there's nobody governing her in her house per se. So
yes, she, you know what I mean. But if she needs counseling, she picks the phone up and call her camp leader to get that counseling that she needs. You understand? Outside of this, that's a single sister. All right, come on. Hold on.
Just to go off of the sister's question, is there a difference also with a woman who is courting a man?
Yes, the courting. Okay. Okay, the courting is similar to which one?
To the to the woman. So if she's courting a man, her authority is still to her camp leader or to the man she's courting.
Okay, okay. What does it mean to be courting? What is she doing?
She's shedding. I guess the first step is she's shedding herself of the world. I guess.
No, courting. What is courting?
Dating.
Yeah, so she just courting his brother, right?
Huh.
Yeah. So that means now, does she answer to somebody that she's courting? That's what you're asking. Is that her authority?
Sir.
Akim?
Oh, Salakia, sir. Khan. I want Khan.
So were you asking?
Sir.
No. Oh, all right. She's just like she's a sister in the school because why? Because it could just go, the courting could be what, for 1 day, 2 days, 2 days. Who knows? You understand? Courting is just meaning you have the license to do what?
To get to know her, sir.
Meaning to do what?
To talk to her.
To talk to her. You are licensed to talk to her. You want to go somewhere with this sister, you have to be given what?
Permission.
By who?
The camp.
So who is in authority?
Captain I.S.U.P.
Camp leader or the school is still in. You understand? Just to make it broad. All right.
So like I said,
come on.
If I could, the question, if I may, it's on topic but kind of off. But because I know like a lot of these problems, you know, I know the solution would be, and I would teach brothers, you know, go to counsel, call for counsel. But what would you say to a brother who is aspiring in the truth, trying to, he wants to get rank, he wants authority, and he's conscious enough to think, man, if I keep calling Captain I.S.U.P, he gonna think something wrong with me. So when I'm having an issue with my rib, unless it's like completely dire, like unless she done tried to stab me with a knife, I am not about to keep calling for counsel. I'm just going to try to deal with it as best as I can. Like, what would you say to a brother who his thought process is like that? Like, I don't want to keep calling for counsel because it's going to stain my reputation. You know, what would you tell a brother like that? So like,
I'll first ask him to show me that in the Bible. Show me where going to counsel stains your reputation in the Bible. But guess what? I can see where, you know what I mean, a knife to your back could stain your reputation. You understand? Or you with your clothes, you know what I mean, on the sidewalk might stain your reputation depending on the situation.
Okay.
You understand? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting counsel, right? It's no different than this. Okay, what did Christ say? Go to where Christ say, when the disciples asked him, how much time I should rebuke my brother? Get that for me.
So like, I believe it's Matthew 18 and 21 or 22.
Somebody get it for me. Come on.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 18 and verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him?
Right.
Till 7 times.
So Peter trying to do what? Put on what? A number to it. Right? I mean, a small number to it. 7 times? A few times? What did Christ say?
Verse 22. Yahweh shall say it unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Yeah. You better come and get your counsel. Ain't nothing wrong with that act. You understand? Because it's going to help you out in the long run. Go to 1 Timothy 3 and 1.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desired a good work.
He desired to what?
A good work.
Yeah, desire good work. I mean, you brothers in here, you all might, you know what I mean, have a desire to do what? To have a school, to build a school. You understand? Well, that's a good desire. That's a real good, that's an excellent desire. You understand? But for you to get there, what's going to have to happen? You think it is getting there by the flick of a switch?
Sir.
No. Read verse 2.
Verse 2. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach.
Yes. You understand? Like, this is, you know what I mean? These are traits that what? you will want to aspire to have. You understand? One day. You understand? Tomorrow. But some of us might require what? To get counseling. Some require it every day. I prefer to ring my phone every day than to call me when you know what I mean, you're on SHIT Street and then you're making the call when you're in the mud. How about not getting in the mud? Just make the call.
Sir.
Let's make the call. You understand? Better say, you know what I mean, yo, I mean, what's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on? Everything all right with you? What you doing across there in our house? Eating pork, shrimp, crab? What's going on? Better go through and start analyzing what's going on in your life to try and get it what? Fixed to the point where you're what? You're a husband of what? You're blameless, husband of one wife, you're vigilant, you're sober, you have good behavior. You understand? Now I getting to know you. You understand? I get to know you instead of you doing what? What you doing? Now, let me ask you this question. When they don't call me, who you listening to?
Satan, sir.
Huh?
Satan.
Yeah. Satan will tell you what? Now you don't need to call for counsel. You can handle this on your own. You YAHANNA. You javelin. You ain't cock. What is his name mean? You didn't. We don't care. Don't worry about that. You could deal with this. And then before you know it, your house is upside down and you calling when things is, you know what I mean, out of hand, basically. When they could just call for counsel immediately. Right? Read verse 3.
Gun, verse 3. Not given to wine.
So now I could call, now I could say, okay, when does this, every time you get in an argument with your rib, right? Do you be drinking? Come on, sir. You may want to pass like that. You know what I mean? Pass side, you know what I mean? You may want to, you know what I mean, stop that for a while to see if it's going to do this. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Gun.
Right? So now you're calling, but you're getting the proper counseling based on what? The situation. Now, when you don't call, that means what? What that mean? Are you going to stop yourself from drinking? Would you stop yourself from drinking if you are an alcoholic?
Sir.
You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You need counseling now. You need to get yourself in school the alcohol and addiction program. You need to get yourself in. All right, read on.
Gun. No striker.
Yeah, you like to argue. It's like you say, I was getting an argument with such and such. Such and such. But brother, maybe you may want to just take a low for once. You might want to do that. Why you always, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, getting into some argument, being all abrasive. Why are you doing all of that? For what? If you don't like what the brother said, then you know what I mean, we have counsel. In here we don't what? We don't argue and we don't what?
Fight, sir.
Yeah, we don't fight in here. You fighting in here, you better pray. You better pray that your judgment is light. You better pray. Pray to the Lord. Pray to, you know what I mean? You better fast. You better put sackcloth on. You better throw dust. You better, you know what I mean, rent your clothes, pull your hair out. You better pray to the Lord before you get to that counsel. If you put your hand on anybody in need. You understand? You don't suffer that. So now before you get to that, why not just call and get counseling? Read on.
Gun. Not greedy of filthy lucre.
You understand? Not, everything is what? Money, 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 money. Brother, don't worry about that. We are camp on Saturdays. You can make it a camp. But it's like it says such. You may not want to do that. You know what I mean? Like P. Diddy, he was what? P. Diddy would be what? Somebody who's what?
Greedy for filthy.
Yeah. For filthy lucre, meaning he doing anything for money. You know it is to have a treasure chest of dildos in your house?
Good night.
You have 780 something dildos in your house, Ark? You have a room full of baby oil. If the allegations are true. You understand? You taking money to do anything. You know what I mean? You're conning your brothers and sisters out of money. You want to call and get counsel on your pyramid scheme. You understand? You want to do that. Read on.
Gun. But patient.
But what?
But patient.
Patience. Right? Read on.
Not a brawler.
Mm-hmm.
Not covetous.
You understand? The only way to get away from these things are if you have issues with it, you're going to have to call and get help. Right, read on.
Gun, verse 4. One that ruleth well his own house.
You understand? You coming in here to learn how to do these things. You understand? You're not going to wake up one morning and flick that switch on and now you become the best ruler in your house. You might make some mistakes here and there, but you could call and get counsel so that you don't have to make mistakes here and there. You understand? What Esau call that? Pertaining to slavery. What he calls that? Learning on the job. You understand? You don't have to go through all that when you already have men who what? Have the experience and the knowledge on how to go about ruling your house well. You understand? On this part right here. Read on. Read this part right here.
Having his children in subjection with all gravity.
You understand? You might need some help in dealing with them bad kids. I'm not saying you, YAHANNA, right? I'm saying on the whole. Brother might or sister might have trouble dealing with them bad kids. You better call and get some counseling, or else, guess what? What do you think gonna happen if you don't call and get some counseling? What do you think might happen?
Like I said, you're gonna lose them kids.
You could lose them kids, or you could be what? Paying bail money.
Yeah, kind of.
Because you ain't call and get no counseling. You thought you could have handled, you know what I mean, your little rebel. You understand? You thought you could have handled that little girl, but you couldn't. You understand? You didn't have the knowledge. You understand? To deal all the way with them. Well, call and get some counseling on it. Call. Understand?
All
right. There's so many things. You know what I mean? We saw what's the word I'm looking for, boy? We saw I don't want to use the word, you know what I mean, lucky or blessed. I sound like a Christian. But you know what I mean, the Lord done show us mercy enough to bring us in the truth. You understand? The Lord done show mercy on us. It's only by the grace of the Lord we in here. Don't think you're better than them brothers out there. But what you have good counseling. You are righteous men to give you good counseling, and you should take it. Now, it's up to you. You can either call for the counsel or let Beelzebub talk to you. You understand? Let Beelzebub talk to you and see how far you're going to reach. And you all know who Beelzebub is, right?
Oh, sir.
Yeah. All right. Any more questions?
Come, sir. School, sir. Officer Rock, I have a question. In your opinion, what would be successful sisterhood in the North Carolina zone? Meaning practically, meaning, let's say a sister's in the school, doesn't have a husband. What would you deem as success as far as just sisterhood? Because brothers have camp, we have class, we have things that galvanize us where we can actualize brotherhood on a day-to-day. We have objectives, we have offices and things like that. And then you have sisters who have husbands and they're told, take care of your husband. But let's say sisters don't have a husband. Let's say sisters do have husbands, but yet want to represent the school, want to be a part of the upliftment of the school and of this truth. In your view, what would you say is a successful act of sisterhood practically? Like what can be done tomorrow? What can be done this week, next week, so forth?
Give me where your treasure is. There shall your heart be. That's being broad with it for now, right? I know we up on the time. All right.
So, like I said, I think it's Matthew 6:21, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Do I have any more questions in the chat? I don't know if I have any more.
Sir. Nothing else in the chat.
Okay.
Come
on.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasure is.
Who is it in red?
Salakia, my up don't show the the color, sir. Salakia.
All right. I would say coming out to Christ's own mouth here right now.
God.
Yeah, son, I believe that it's in red. All right. Read it one more time.
God. This is the book of Matthew chapter 6 and verse 21. For where your treasure is.
So where your what?
For where your treasure is. There will your heart be also.
You understand? I'm saying this broad. If you're a sister in this school, where would your treasure be? Your treasure should be where? In this school. Your mind should be where? In this school. You understand? You can't say your mind is in this school and you're not doing anything whatsoever. Nothing. You're not paying your tithes. And this goes for brothers also too. You're not paying your tithes. You understand? You're not trying to see how you could help your school or whatever school zone you're in. You understand? You're not checking. Hey, Slack here, brothers, what you all need for your school? You need any toilet paper, any paper towels, any this, any that? I'm just, I'm being simple with it.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Salakia, is this saying where it says like for where your treasure is, basically where you put your energy is what you care about?
Is okay. What's a treasure? What's a treasure? Wait, what's a treasure?
Salakia, is it something that you covet, that you love or care about?
Yeah. Come on.
So something your value, something valuable.
Yeah, something valuable. Something valuable. I value his brotherhood. So guess what? I'm gonna be at camp every Saturday. I'll be in class every day. I'll be an Israelite every day. You understand? I get some my tax return. I'm going to try and do what? Buy something that the school needs. I'm going to send my tithes in, and then I'm going to see what the school needs. You understand? Your mindset is going to be on how do I make this school better? Well, is a president that says that. Don't ask what my country can do for me. Ask what I can do for what? My country. Who said that? Who said that? I forget who made that statement.
JFK.
It was who?
I think it was JFK, if I'm not mistaken. John F. Kennedy.
It was Kennedy.
One of those oppressors. You understand? Well, the Lord asks in here, he's like, what? He's saying what? Don't ask what the school could do for you. What are you going to do for the school? What are you going to do for the school?
Come.
Are you just going to go to work and go home and go back and not even worry about what your brothers need? You understand? And then do like, you know what I mean, Christian church. When do they go to church? When the church be filled? When does the church get filled? Come on.
When they need something?
No, on special occasions.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Your uncle never go to church all year, but New Year's Day or all years, oh, he in church. Christmas, oh, he in church. You understand? You don't want to be like them Christians. You understand? You only come around for high holy days. That's the only time I seen you. And you're coming with your hands swinging. No. You want to be a brother and sister in the school, you better put your heart and soul in this. This is where your treasure. This is your treasure. You ain't getting nothing better than this. You understand? And I'm gonna leave it as I say, I'll leave it broad. You understand? Now you're gonna have to take that. You're gonna have to have what? A conscience. A good conscience. You understand? The school needs showbread, or you go learn how to make that showbread. You understand? The school need we doing food drives, food and clothing drive. Oh, you go get them clothes and bring it. Come on.
So like if I may, and the schools do be needing that showbread, and you and your rib got an amazing recipe for that showbread. Recipe for that showbread. So
that's the showbread we need, Cap. So
yeah, I know. I hope she's hearing.
Yeah, it's a good night.
Yeah, you're trying to get me in trouble, but I'm end the class quick.
I say, if I may, like you gave myself and Yakara that showbread recipe, and Yakara took that thing. You can ask the brother. She know how to make the cinnamon swirl bread with it, the lemon zest, everything. She do everything with that showbread. So like
that's what I'm talking about. You understand? Start there. Start. You know what I mean? Start small. You come in here. The school needs. You know what I mean? You see something that the school might need simple a shelf, or the table might need. You know what I mean? Something. You know what I mean? Something to make it look good. You go get that, bring it. You understand? Like look at the school as being what? As your house, as yours. Look at it as being yours. And you will get out the mindset of I'ma just go to work and whatever. I'ma pay tithes whenever I feel like paying tithes. I'ma do whatever I feel like doing. Nah, then you're BSing. And before you know it, you're gonna be out. What the Bible is the last scripture I'm going to. Give me lukewarm. I think it's in Revelation 3 and something. Give me lukewarm. You know what I mean? The high holy day coming up. Oh boy. You should be calling the brother in charge of the you're a single sister. You should be calling the brother in charge of the high holy day and telling him, Slack, yes, sir, I'm bringing this. You're a sister that marry, you're supposed to be asking your husband, hey, when is the next high holy day? Or can I cook some food for the brothers this weekend?
Okay.
Like put your brick in, them men putting their life on the line. You understand? And you're a brother. And you better show up. You better come to camp. You better look, you know what I mean, for things. For example, you better look for where's those things they call it, them community what they call them thing, boy? What they have for the community? Like
Outreach.
something that going on in the community that we could use to uplift the school. You better be looking. You know what I mean? You have that capacity. You better be on the internet looking to see. You know what I mean? Grants. Let's see where do we get these grants? Well, the school could use this. We call this camp leader. You understand? Give me it.
Kind of one concept.
Okay, hear me? Come on. Yeah, I hear you.
I got the verse for you. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Right? That's somebody who treasures the treasures is not where in the school. The treasure is somewhere else. So guess what? If a treasure not in here, guess what? You going out there to get a treasure. You're going in the world. The world has a treasure. You understand? The world have what you desire. Not here. You understand? You can tell me you love this school, you love this school. Then my question will be, what are you doing? What are you doing? And if you have to fumble around and say, well, well, in 2002, no, something wrong. 2000 what? We in 2024, sis. We in 2024, brother. What you talking about? No. Get mine right. You understand? All right. I know we up on the time. Salakia Akiam. Now went way over the time. That's Iraq fault. All right. Come on. But definitely, you know what I mean, I'm gonna try to, you know what I mean, just remind me next week again. And I'm gonna go into a little more if needs be. You understand? To get brothers and sisters right mentally. Because brother, you know what I mean, what we building here, you know what I mean, we are basically you building an ark. You're literally building an ark. Because with all this truth, black people, we done. We done. We, you know what I mean, we finished. You understand? If we all wasn't here, we'd have been looking at P. Diddy, you know what I mean, a man like P. Diddy and trying to aspire to be like them. We'd have give up integrity. We'd have give up morality. We'd have give it all up to try to get them treasures out there. P. Diddy try to get the treasures, and guess where he end up? In a box. You understand? In a metal box. You understand? All right. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to
the Rashamath.
The Rashamath. Iraq.
Come on,
1 minute, right? Do you want to do it now or you want to do it after the announcement?
Let's do it now, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come
All right. So tonight we're gonna we're going to raise up a young sister in this school. All right. What's her name going to be, Iraq?
Kamawada.
What does it mean?
Precious.
Yes. I mean, so I'm gonna put you all on the screen there now. Take it away.
Come on, sir. All right, everybody. Can that camera see us?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we good? All right.
Yeah, you're good. Mm-hmm.
This young sister escaped the IUIC and found the truth.
Most High Christ, get our hand, man.
Right here.
Out the Christian church into the truth. That's good. That's well done.
She saw the school doors open along with her mother and immediately dedicated her time to helping us with food drives. We was in Cornwallis. She was out there. Her and her mother and another sister, they were manning it down. She's mature beyond her years for sure. She's definitely an asset to the school and to her mother. And just observing her and you know, she had to exercise patience, but she was definitely on her mother by, when I've done my day, I've done my time. I want to be in the truth. I want to be in the truth. She was very adamant about wiping off the stench of that purple velvety IUIC cult that she was in. Now she found the home of the truth. And right now we're going to give her name. Your name will be Kamawada, which means precious. You understand? All right. So right here, we're going to stand right here before me, please, sis. Baba Kasha. All right. Yabaraki Yahweh.
No, hold on. Salakia, did you put the oil on the sister's head?
Not yet, sir. Do you want to do it now?
You gotta put out oil now, yeah.
Well, how are we gonna do it then? Let's get it down. Kamawada. Precious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, right here. We're gonna do the anointing prayers, right? After we're done, we point to you. You're gonna say your name 3 times, right? You're shouting it out, all right? Yabarak Yahweh, Y.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Panyawa, Al-Yaka, Wal-Yakanka, Wasa Yahweh, Panyawa, Al-Yaka, Wal-Yasamlaka, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, Kamawada, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman, in the English. Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, and protect Sister Kamawada.
That's right, sis. Good job. Kwame Ashala. Good job. All right, now we'll pass the class over to priest and officer Darash to give the announcement.
Men of Israel Majum. Men of Israel Majum. We're going to render one courtesy salute to Captain of 13,000 NAYATHAQ, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yadamantah, Sar, turn and face the sisters, Amajim. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Yadamantah, Sister Yeshabu, means to be seated. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means, 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the memorial blowing of trumpets, the first day of the 7th month, Wednesday, October the 2nd of this year. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. We have the West Coast Cookout from September the 26th through the 29th, and the Texas Cookout from November the 20th through to December the 3rd. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.